to get back at a jerk for her best friend. A girl picked up a frying pan and swung it at the CEO. Just then her best friend stopped her. The girl realized she'd mistaken him for someone else, but instead of apologizing, she tossed the CEO's assistant into the pool too. Then the girl and her friend stormed off. Furious, the CEO ordered his assistant to find the girl. Calmed down, the CEO went to a top restaurant for dinner, but to his surprise none of the dishes made by the chef satisfied him. Worried about losing such a big client, the manager served the CEO a dish made by an intern. The CEO's assistant was furious when he heard this, but the CEO decided to give the manager another chance and sat back at the table. When the manager opened the plate, it was just a serving of fried rice. Instead of feeling disdain, the CEO looked forward to tasting it and took a bite. The moment he finished, he was shocked seeing the CEO's expression. The manager thought the food was terrible. The assistant then told the CEO, "Don't force it if it's bad. Just stop eating," as everyone worried. The CEO praised it repeatedly, saying it was the most delicious fried rice in the world. He wolfed down the entire plate of fried rice. What the CEO didn't know was that the girl, who had hit him with the frying pan earlier, had made this fried rice. Just then the manager went to the kitchen to find the girl, because the CEO wanted to hire her as his personal chef. When the girl saw the CEO's face, she realized she was in trouble. Afraid of being punished for hitting him earlier, she immediately fled. But her sneaky behavior caught the CEO's attention, so he followed her at once. The girl didn't know the CEO was right behind her. When she turned around, she bumped into the CEO. The girl quickly apologized, explaining that hitting him earlier was a complete accident. Surprisingly, the CEO wasn't angry. Instead, he offered her $1 million annual salary to be his personal chef to afford her vegetative state husband's medical bills. The girl accepted the offer. One day the CEO invited the girl to go shopping with him at the mall, but the girl said, "I'm just a chef. Isn't it odd for me to accompany you?" The CEO replied, "You share the same name as my wife and you're a chef. I think she'd like the things you like." So the girl started picking out clothes for the CEO's wife. But as soon as she entered the store, a salesperson insulted her. Just then a wealthy couple walked in, and the salesperson immediately showed a new designer dress to the woman. The girl felt offended and said, "Why can she buy it but I can't?" The salesperson thought the girl was too poor to afford such high-end clothes. Suddenly a bully took a fancy to the girl's beauty. At the critical moment the CEO arrived.